Hello operators, I have many videos on the channel about Koschei Complex with an overview of bunkers, which I recorded as soon as Koschei Complex was added to the DMZ. They became popular, but they are a little outdated because I would like to explain many things in these videos in a new way. So let's start with the location of the Defense Research Division, which is located in the Oasis. This is a location with radiation, so for this location I recommend bringing at least 3 radiation blockers because masks break quickly in this bunker. This location is divided into 3 blocks. Each block has 4 rooms, but not all rooms have radiation. In the first block, there is no radiation near the control panel, but there is radiation in the block hall itself. In the control room, you can see the note from the shopkeeper, which tells you what items he needs to unlock the shopkeeper's buy station. In the first block, there are 2 doors that cannot be opened either from the remote control or from the levers. Also, there is nothing interesting in the first block, so you cannot stay here long. To open the door to the second block, you need to close the door to the room with radiation. In the first block, you must close only one room because the other room is safe and there is no radiation. After you close the door, you hear the bell, and the green light above the exit lights up, which means you can move to the second block. On the way to the second block, there will be a room with loot. When you get to the door of the second unit, be careful, there will already be radiation in the control room, and there will be bots, one of which is a kamikaze bot. He's easy to kill, but when the bots start shooting at you, the kamikaze will run towards you to detonate. Also, in the second block, you will find a key for an alternative exit to factory admin. In the second block, there are 3 rooms with radiation and 1 safe room. Collect the loot, and close the door to open the way to the third block. There will also be a loot room on the way to the third block, and there will also be bots waiting for you with a kamikaze bot and a turret. I always try to bring a sniper rifle with me to make it easier to clear the third block from a distance. In the third block, you will find the second key for the alternate exit to the factory admin. There is also a Koschei gas sample that is used for some missions, and there may be a magazine for heated madness, also spawns behind the door of the alternate exit to the factory admin. So if you did not find this item in the third block, you will find it behind the closed door. Remember that for the alternative exit door, you need to have 2 keys that can be found in the second and third blocks of the DRD. If you don't need factory admin, just go to the door directly to the chemical plant and open it without additional items. But if you want to get to the factory admin, insert the keys into the doors and explore the rooms. This is where you can find some interesting items that you might need for the shopkeeper buy station, and as I mentioned earlier, this is where you can find a magazine for heated madness if you didn't find it earlier in the third block of the DRD. Also, be careful. Other players who may have gotten to factory admin before may meet you in this place if they explore it too, so don't hide your weapons and be ready to meet. The next bunker is external ops. Entrance is in Rohan oil. You need to enter or drive under the bridge, clear the area of bots, and crawl into the passage where the entrance to the bunker will be. I don't really like this bunker because solo players can have problems before entering here, and other players like the Rohan oil location, so it can be hot. Also, there are many bots in this bunker, and there is not much interesting. In addition, in the external ops, bots constantly spawn from the elevators, which can add problems before getting to the chemical plant. Also, in this bunker, there will be 3 turrets, and to get to the chemical plant, you will need to find a car battery and cables. You also won't find rare items in this bunker. The list of the shopkeeper is in the main hall, but to read it, you need to destroy all bots and 2 turrets. If I got into this bunker, I tried to go to the chemical plant on the speedrun. You can find the items to open the door in the room before the exit to the plant. The next bunker is Barracks, my favorite. Like the DRD, it is divided into 3 blocks with different rooms. I like this bunker because I can easily get to the chemical plant without any extra trouble. You can find the entrance to this bunker in Tarraq village, under the bridge. In the first block, you will find the first key for the closed door that directs to factory admin. For this bunker, I recommend finding a rebreather or getting a Suba mask if you plan to go to the factory admin, because the second key to the door is in a flooded room. Or if you need to find a heated madness optic, this thing is also in a flooded room. The flooded room can be found in the second block. To unlock it, you will need to blow up the entrance. If you don't have explosives, demine the trap and use C4. If you just need to get to the chemical plant, then you don't need to take extra things with you. You can pass this level without any problems. If you forgot to take a rebreather or a mask, it is not a problem to find the key inside a flooded room, but you must do everything quickly so as not to die underwater. I did just that to show how it is done without a rebreather. But if the key is in the far room, it will be more difficult. In the barracks, there will be only 7 bots and 1 trap on your way. In the second block, you will find a note from the shopkeeper to unlock the buy station. In the barracks, I think it's easiest to find rare items for barter because there are a lot of different loot boxes. When you pass the third block, all you have to do is kill the 4 bots and open the door to the chemical plant. If you find 2 keys, then go to the closed door. It is possible to get to it as soon as you get to the third block. It will be the first door on the right. Or you can loot the third block and return to the flooded room that directs to the closed door. In the flooded room, there is only one place with air. It is a hatch where you can get air and move on. You will see a hole in the ceiling through which you will enter the hall, where you will open the closed door that directs to the factory admin. Just like in DRD, the barracks can be accessed by other players through the factory admin, so be careful. There is a lot of loot here, but there is a danger of meeting other players. But if you need to go back to the chemical plant because no one has opened the door to the factory admin yet, then you will need to go back to the barracks to get to the chemical plant. The last bunker on the list is a bunker that can be accessed from the underground parking in Mazrah city called Information Extraction. Just like external ops, I don't like it. There is simply nothing to do in it except kill the constantly armored bots that arrive at the elevator. And also in this bunker, there are 3 turrets waiting for you. I didn't do a full guide of it, as there is nothing interesting here. So if you are in this bunker and want to get to the chemical plant as quickly as possible, keep turning right, and you will quickly find the exit to the chemical plant. To open the door, you will need a car battery and cables, just like in external ops. These items may not necessarily be in the room before the exit, like in external ops, but they will definitely be in the rooms closest to the exit. Also, please note that you can take the car battery and cables from Mazrah when you go to the bunker so that you don't have to look for these items at this location, but use them right before you leave. The only benefit I could give to the external ops and information extraction bunkers is that through these bunkers it is possible to enter the chemical plant faster than through other bunkers because these bunkers are small. If you enjoy my videos, I'd love for you to subscribe. It helps me to create new content and stay connected with you. Thanks you for watching my videos and for your support. See you in DMZ.